Well, it's the most talked about knee, ankle in Australia right now. Will Chris Goulding play tomorrow against the Raptors? Well, we're just about to find out. Chris joins us here. Chris, how is the knee, ankle?
Yeah, it's good. Took a few days off after that collision. It was more of just an impact thing and the weight of Embiid coming down on both knee and ankle, and initial pain. A few days to get over. Trained yesterday, trained today, so I'll be good to go tomorrow.
All right, it's good to hear you're going to be playing tomorrow night. Now, talk to us about the Toronto Raptors. Finished top of the Eastern Conference last season, and they've just added a superstar in Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, I mean, when Kawhi's healthy, everyone around the league says he's a top 3 player in the league. So to have the best record in the East and then go and add a guy like that, it's a daunting proposition. But we had our warm-up last week. We were a little disappointed in how we finished the game. We've worked on a lot of stuff this week. We've been in Toronto all week, getting some good trainings in, so we're really excited to go up against them.
How do you plan on stopping a guy like Kawhi Leonard, a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, a Finals MVP, and then on the other end you've also got Kyle Lowry?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to realise that these guys, the Simmons, Embiid, Lowry, Kawhi Leonard, no one can stop them in the NBA. So we're not here thinking, oh, how can we keep them to 2-4 points? It's about limiting to, the shots we want them to take, and then on the other end, executing whereas we can get as good as shots that we think will benefit our game plan. So, we're definitely not going, we're going to keep him to 0 points and that's on one guy. It's going to be a team effort. They got superstars all over the board. So, as I said before, we're excited to go out and throw our game plan against them and see what happens.
It seems like they play a really quick game style, almost like helter-skelter basketball at times.
Yeah, I mean, they're one of the quickest teams in the leagues. A lot of early penetration, early shots. So we've been working on guarding that at practice. But on the flip side of that opens us up to some fast break opportunities as well. So if we can manage to get some stops, we'll be looking to run the other way.
And you could be lining up on Danny Green.
Yeah, I mean, championship player, one of the best defensive guards in the league. That's going to be a really cool matchup. I had Simmons, Covington, JJ Redick last week, which was kind of surreal, and now Kawhi, Lowry, Danny Green, and the list goes on. So really cool experience. Hopefully I can stay on the floor for the full game.
Seems like this group's really confident at the moment, a great feeling around the NBL champions, and you guys are pretty confident about your chances tomorrow night.
Well, I think if we can play better than we did on Friday night, I think it'll be a closer game. So we certainly identified areas that we can be a lot better in, and it wasn't making shots or doing this. It was simply effort areas on defense that we can be a lot better in. So quietly confident. You never know what can happen, as we saw last year. A 1-point game against OKC, but we're not going out there saying we're definitely going to win or anything like that. And it is another preseason game for us. So while we want to make the league proud, we are still working towards that first game against Illawarra.